Welcome to this presentation of the iEHS Analytical Dashboards. These analytics are powered by a tool embedded in iEHS called Click. Listen to Gitu Goyal, our business intelligence expert, as she describes how these dashboards
helps us to discover the story that lives within the data. You get a feedback every time a selection is made. This feedback provides you more understanding and guides you in taking the next steps within the system. Each of this reporting project or application is made up of multiple sheets. Each sheets allow you to analyze data from the different dimensions. This is a master sheet. As you can see, when I'm making a selection, there are other objects that are getting highlighted or they're getting unhighlighted. As I continue to make selections, there are some other changes that keep happening throughout the other objects. As I have selected ISCL, you saw there are few options in the level 3 of the hierarchy that are white, and there are few that are dark gray. Within level 2, you see a lighter gray. It means that after making the selections, the value which are available on the white, they are my available options. They are included data. Light gray, they are other options. They are the alternative data. Dark gray indicates here that's the excluded data set. That means it's an unrelated data. So just by making some selections on these filters, I already see the kind of relationship that exists in various data in here. So now that I've selected fiscal year 2017, you saw there are few months that have got disabled. That means for 2017 fiscal year that starts in July of 2016, February, March, April, May, and June are not an option. For this particular OU, the facilities lie within this country. So the other geographical regions are not part of the data set that we have selected on ISCL for the fiscal year 2017. Whatever selections I made or will be making on a visualization or on a sheet will follow me throughout this entire application. No matter where I am in any part of this application, the selections that I have made will stick with me. This allows me to follow my notes in the application and always be able to ask and answer the next question. So as part of the incident management application, we are including the current year's KPIs. The same metric is been presented on two different dimensions. You can see it on the time dimension and you can see it in the hierarchy dimension. January of 2017, how am I been doing in the past 12 months? And then we did definitely see the first month of 2017, the rolling numbers have been higher, and then it's been followed by the third month of the 2017, which has been consistent with the other data. And for the fiscal year 2017, which top 5 primary injuries have been reported? So we can see laceration and cut has been most reported. Similarly, we can see that industrial index is the OU where the top number of the incidents reported. I want to concentrate on the industrial index and see what's happening. So I can make selection in here. Another point worth mentioning here is as I am making selection on one visualization, all my other visualization on the same sheets are responding. They're getting further filtered down. So what I am seeing right now of all the incidents on the industrial index, there have been 17 that has been reported from the other facilities, but there has been 10 which has been reported by the Orwell and Renoike. Similarly, out of all the incidents, the top 5 primary injuries reported from industrial index has been laceration. Another metric worth mentioning is out of the month, there has been 8 reported in December, 11th in November, and there has been 9 reported in August. So most number of the incidents we're seeing in November, and there might be some correlations with the holiday or the distracted minds or something to that regards. This visualization is giving us to top primary part affected. At any point of the time for any visualization, I can expand it to see more in details as to what are the numbers are. I can export data from any visualization at any point of the times. Simply right-clicking brings up this menu for me, and it gives me the option of exporting the data into Excel, exporting the current image into a static PDF, or exporting it as an image. So again, to build on the story where we left as to the highest number of the incident count was seen in the industrial index, and even the previous year industrial index has the more number of incidents reported than any other OU. I want to look at as to what is making those higher numbers. So how many DA cases have been reported, how many DART days have been reported. So I still see that the data that I'm seeing from one facility, there has been more DA days than the DART days in total that have been reported. Similarly, I can see in here that the count of the recordable cases are highest in the Johnston city facility as compared to any other facility within the industrial index. Solon has also reported in the previous year the counts of the Solon were higher as compared to Veritas. So it does tell me that whatever corrective actions or the best practices have been taken at that facility based on the previous years has been working. This graphics is just give me the incident type counts by the fiscal year. So I can see that the highest number of the counts have been reported is the injury illness type. I can make the selection right there on the injury illness type. And I can also see as to on the hierarchy where has the highest number of the incidents being reported. These are the simple list reports just to confirm the data that force and to take a deep dive as to what kind of data and the counts that we are looking at into the system.